Hey there guys, Elliot here, and still can't think of any new ideas, because I'm basic as fuck. So, this video is going to be about urban legends, and I honestly wish I had, like, creepy lighting, or I could be creepy, but honestly, I'm not creepy. My face is kind of creepy, but I don't like bad lighting. So I got this nice lighting, which doesn't help the mood. Oh god, anyway. I hate to I love urban legends. I love all this stuff, conspiracy theories, urban legends. I like the creepy shit. I like to watch like Ghost Hunter. Okay, that show's not that bad. But Zach Bagans is my husband, so that'll be in my video for Friday. Ooh. But anyway, so thank God I can see behind me with my video camera because I do get freaked out. Like honestly, I love it. I love telling people about it. I love talking about it. I love reading about it. I love watching shows about it. And then I get a little bit later in the day and I can't leave my room. I can't like sit at this computer because I feel like someone's behind me. So if I can see myself, it's so good. Like I have to like bring my laptop over to my bed and just lay there with the curtains drawn or curtains twisted shut, I guess. I don't even know. But thank God I can see behind me, or else I probably wouldn't be doing this. And new location. Oh, okay, anyway. So this video, we're going to be talking about. Oh, hold up, my nose itches. Oh, okay, I think I'm dying, but we'll get through this. We're going to be talking about the Black-Eyed Children. And once again, going back to Shane Dawson. So, he has made 2 urban legend videos. The first one being Black-Eyed Children. I'm not copying him or anything. Like, I swear. Like, Black-Eyed Children, I learned about, like, such a long time ago. And watching his video, like, I wanted to talk about it more. I wanted to learn more about it. And so I want to do this because I've been interested in them for God, I can't talk. I've been interested in them for about like 3.5 years now. Like learning about them, trying to find stuff about them. But anyway, so we will start. So Black-Eyed Children are basically these little kids. And they come to your door or a car window or something. And oh god, it's so quiet. Ugh, I don't like it. Oh, okay. They come to your door or your window, like your car window or something. And they normally wear dark clothes, hoodies, like they're kind of dirty clothes, sort of. Um, some people say they see them in like pajamas, like torn up pajamas, dirty. But they always have something like covering their eyes, like they have really long hair or their hood is up and it's covering their eyes. And they come, they knock at your window or your door, and they ask to be let in for whatever reason. Oh my god, I still feel like there's something behind me and I can see it behind me. Oh. Anyway, they ask to be let in, like uh they'll come to your door and be like, I'm lost, I need to call my mom, can I come in and use the phone? And most people are going to be like, no, fuck off. Okay, not exactly like that, these are little kids, but most people say no. And if you say no, they come at it a little bit like stronger, like, I need to call my mom, let me use your phone. And then most people find themselves like slowly starting to open the door or like unroll the window, and then like no one, I don't think anyone knows what happens if you let them inside. I haven't like found that. But most people catch themselves like slowly open the door and they stop and they'll slam the door and stuff like that. So that's what a black-eyed child is. And honestly, I heard about this at at a birthday party the summer before 7th grade. And it was my friend Rebecca's birthday party. I don't think she's watching this, but if you are a Rebecca, but anyway, it was at her birthday party, and I watched my first horror movie here, which wasn't even scary. That's how I learned to like love horror movies. And then we used a Ouija board made out of pizza box. I don't really know, but her mom told us about these people, and I got like super interested. But if I think about them at night, because I don't want to move my camera, but my bed is like against the wall. It's like my nose it's just so bad. Oh god, I'm so sorry. But like I gotta give you like a layout of my room now. Okay, so the computer behind you is against one wall, and the wall just goes like all the way across my room. The head of my bed is over there, and then it like goes into the other wall, and then there's a window where all my lights come. Oh my god, my nose is red. Ugh, I'm so off topic. Oh my god. But so I sleep by the window, and when I think about it at night, I get terrified that I'm gonna hear a knock on the window, and I'm not scared of what's gonna be at the window because I sleep in the basement, so there's like the windowsill. I'm not scared of what's gonna be in the window. I'm scared of the knock itself. I don't know why. Oh, my nose is so red now. I think I'm dying. Ugh. Anyway, so I have some stories. I think they're from Reddit. They are. So these they're kind of long, so I probably won't do all of them. But I kind of just typed in creepy black-eyed children, or I typed in black-eyed children, and it gave me. I came to this website. It's like 16 terrifying accounts with them, and they're Reddit pages. So I'll read a few of these, so you can get a feel for what they are. I've never experienced one myself. Thank God. I'd probably cry. Oh, I'm not even. There we go. Why am I not even? Whatever. Okay, so this one was posted by No Sleep 2012, and it's called Midnight Caller. Okay. It almost felt like a dream. I woke up to my dog Lucy barking. She was upright on the bed where my husband and I were sleeping with our 22-month-old daughter, staring out. Ugh, I'm sorry. Disclaimer, I can't read for shit. So sorry. I just want to get my glasses. Oh, that'd be cute, but no. Okay. Staring at her door like an unknown stranger was out there rummaging around. I thought she was freaking out over her house noise. We'd only had her for 2 months and she was still a puppy. It could have been anything. Our roommate, a creak from the house settling, the awnings moving outside in the breeze. I wasn't too concerned initially. I decided the best bet would be to open the door and show her nothing was there. It sounds a bit silly, but it's what we would do with our daughter when she gets scared. And I figured it should work with the puppy too. I opened the door and she raced to the front door. She stood there, snarling at the door. It was an angry, violent growl, one I'd never heard her make before. I looked groggily at her and opened the baby gate block in the doorway, planning to open the door and show her everything was okay. The second my hand reached for the deadbolt, Lucy, wait, did she say that was her dog? Yeah, she did. I honestly thought it was her daughter for a second. I was like, what? What is her daughter doing? She's 22 months old. She's almost 2 and you're still calling her by months. Okay, whatever. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh my God. Lucy went wild. She started barking and jumped toward me, and when I touched the metal, she suddenly changed her temper. She whimpered, almost looked like she was afraid and backing down. As my heart was racing and sinking at the same time, I had been flooded with a mixture of fear and dread. I looked through the peephole. I can't explain why I looked, but I did. Outside were 2 kids. One was just a smidgen shorter than me. Oh my God, I'm sorry. I have a zit and it's bugging me. And didn't look much younger. I'm 21 and she looked to be 16 or 17. So yeah, I'm going to clarify what I said before. I said that they're small children. They normally are like between the ages of like 6 and 12 normally, but there are older ones. They're creepy as fuck, but it's normally the younger ones, just so I don't sound like I know nothing, but she was slender and pale. Her hair was a light shade of honey blonde, and she wore it long, about mid-back, with long, thin, blunt bangs in the front that covered most of her eyes. She wore jeans, a light wash that's popular right now, and a thin-looking olive-colored pullover-style hoodie. She held the hand of a small girl who looked to be around 3 or 4, and the same style jeans and a button-down ivory cardigan. The smaller one looked on the floor shyly, but had the same shade of hair, tied back into a ponytail. She held a stuffed toy under her free arm, and it was identical to the one my daughter has, as was their style of dress. Had it not been for the feeling of overwhelming dread and fear, I probably would have asked these children in and given them some tea or hot chocolate to get them out of the bitter cold. Something about them seemed off. At this point, I hadn't made any noise. I hadn't shushed the dog or grumbled or nothing. I hadn't turned on any light. These kids had no indicators I was at the door. The older one spoke. She had a voice that was mature, confident, strong, and accentless. She held her head tilted downward, and I couldn't see her eyes. She said, "We have to use your phone." I stood frozen in fear. How did she know I was there? She raised her head to face me directly, and that was when I saw her eyes. There was a reason I couldn't see them through her bangs before. They were black, or midnight blue, or dark, dark purple. They were otherworldly. She said, "Our mother is worried." As someone who has always been interested in creepy stories, I knew what she was the second she looked at me through the door. I have never been able to believe in these things. As a staunch atheist and skeptic when it comes to the paranormal, I had written off many a ghost story from friends and family members eager to tell their tale. I didn't believe it. Still, I couldn't rationalize my way out of this. I was standing with nothing but a thin wooden door between me and a black-eyed kid. There was no questioning what was right in front of me. I did not answer her. Slowly and silently, I backed away from the door, Lucy still cowering at my ankles. She kept talking. Just let us in to use your phone. I took another step back, and with that step, the tone changed. At first, she seemed polite. When I took that second step back, she became commanding, almost hostile. We're not going to hurt you. If we wanted to do that, we would have broken in. I'll ask again. May we come in and use your phone? Lucy snarled at the door, and I inched back, though something inside me seemed to be slowly pulling me back toward the door. It wasn't a physical pulling so much as a subconscious need to go and, oh, I'm so sorry, need to go back and let them in. I got to my room and covered up the window, locked the door, and sat there in the dim light of the nightlight. I heard her call me back to the door once more, and then quiet. I didn't go back to sleep that night. I haven't slept right since. I know from reading about them that black-eyed kids can't come in without permission. I know they haven't hurt anyone, but I still fear I'll be the exception. When I told my husband, he said it was just a dream. He keeps telling me to forget it, but that lingering feeling of sadness, this dread when the house is silent at night, this fear of a knock at the door, this tells me otherwise. So I'll stop at that one. So you get the general gist of what a black-eyed kid is. But I know they haven't hurt anyone. I don't think that's true. I think they have. I'm going to do a quick search on this because I saw another one. It was like black-eyed kids when the pictures are creepy. I don't like them. Black-eyed children report from someone who let them in. There we go. Because I think they do. Ooh, nope. I don't like those pictures. It's not scrolling down. I don't like it. Oh my god. Oh, it's loading. That's why. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. Is this long? Kind of. So I'm gonna just skip to when it gets to like the actual thing. Okay, so I will just start here. This is what happened. I was sitting in my bedroom at home when I heard a knock on the door. Oh wait, who wrote this? I don't know, it does not say. Okay. It was not too late, so I didn't hesitate opening the door to whoever it was. When I opened it, there was 2 children standing there. Both were looking at the floor. Yes, I said. The taller one asked if they could come in as they were lost and the other boy needed the toilet. I live in an area where it is very easy to get lost, so I just assumed that they were telling the truth and was looking down because they were shy, even though the one talking spoke very confidently. So I let them in. The one who needed the toilet just walked in and straight upstairs. So I shouted up, "It's on the right." I don't know why I didn't find this strange, but most toilets are upstairs, and as he was young, I didn't think anything of it. I told the other one that the phone was down the hall. "Thanks," he said. He started to walk down the hall. I followed him, and then suddenly I became... Ooh, there was a noise upstairs. Oh, God. I'm not going to sleep tonight. I followed him, and then suddenly I came over with a really awful feeling that like something bad was going to happen. I became very nervous and a bit shaky. I still can't explain how that happened. The boy stopped at the phone and paused. "Everything okay?" I asked. He turned to me and looked up, and that's when I saw his eyes. And trust me, I will never get that picture out of my head. I was so scared that I couldn't even scream as I turned to run down the hall. The other kid was standing at the end. I became very dizzy and struggled to stand up. He walked closer to me and said that they had been sent to collect me. I still couldn't bear to look into his face. I pushed... Oh. Okay. Whew. I pushed away from him and ran into my front room and slammed the door shut. I was in so much shock about what was happening, I couldn't think straight. This is something that you don't even expect to happen in movies. After standing against the door for around an hour or so, I finally got the courage to make a run for the back door. So I ran to it and unlocked it, and I ran to the back of my garden and jumped over the fence, not once looking back. My friend lived close, so I ran to his house. I told him the story as I guessed he was a bit skeptic about what I had said. I convinced him to come back with me. When we got there, we looked around at the whole house but couldn't find them. Ever since this happened, I always have a dream that these kids with black eyes stand over my bed with their hands stretching to me. I hope to God that I never see these again. Okay, so I guess they don't hurt you? I don't really know. But there's very few stories on what happens if you let them in. That's the only one I've ever read, actually. But, so, yeah, those were Black Eyed Children. Oh my god, I'm trying to type and talk at the same time. Get this up for my next one. But, yeah, so thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, the like button down below, and subscribe. I make new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you have any suggestions or urban legends you like that you want me to talk about in the next video, leave them in the comments below. Also, if you have any conspiracy theories you want to talk about, put them in the comments. I forgot to say that in my last video. But, yeah, thanks for watching.